Good morning. My name is Carlos Ramirez, owner of NBS Audio in Roselle, New Jersey, and welcome to Tool Time Tuesday. Today I want to talk about our Snap On Ethos scanner. We just recently upgraded the scanner. We'll talk next week about the one we upgraded to, but the Ethos is probably my favorite scanner. I've had a few over the years. It's simple, it's lightweight, it's compact, and it has a lot of powerful features that work well in our field. Before we had the Ethos, we actually had the Solus Pro, which is another really good scanner, but it had removable flash memory, and then the most inconvenient part was, depending on what vehicle you were trying to scan, you had to use these chip keys. That's how they provided the software update and the car compatibility. So when we stopped using this one, we upgraded to the smaller, more powerful Ethos with all the software and all the cars built in. This one we did the European upgrade, so it does Japanese, American, and domestic. Japanese, American, and European cars. We were able to do all the basic features with it. We basically used it to reset check engine lights, check data bus status, simple stuff. Very few cars that we weren't able to scan with this. Mostly we used it for airbag and check engine. The only reason we retired it is because Snap-on this year stopped supporting software updates for the unit, so we weren't able to do the newer cars 17 and 18. It was only 15 and older, so we were forced to upgrade to the new scanner. And they're changing the way that they do software updates too, so now it's mandatory. You gotta spend a couple $100 a year. The old way they used to do it, you could skip updates, and then when you finally run into a car that you need to do, you just pay for the update that year. The way Snap-on's doing it now, by what I understand, is you have to pay for every update that you've missed, so you might as well update your scanner every year. It's kind of inconvenient, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta stay current with all these vehicles. That's it. There's really not much to talk about. It's a scanner, you plug it in, you have a check engine light on, it tells you why, it tells you what the trouble codes are. You can go ahead and clear it. Or a lot of times we're removing seats out of cars to do big custom audio setups, and obviously on most vehicles it's gonna turn on the airbag light when it sees the ignition cycle and the airbag disconnected. So in most vehicles, this scanner will let you reset those airbag codes. I know for a fact that it works on Chryslers. I know for a fact that it works on Honda, Toyota. Ford resets itself. So if you remove the seats from most Ford and the light comes on, you put the seats back in. But if it doesn't, you can go ahead and reset it with the scanner. On Nissans, push to start Nissans, if you disconnect the radio trim, it will trigger an airbag light. There's a sequence that you can use to reset it using the door trigger and the start-stop button or cycling the key. That process takes 10-15 minutes. It takes 30 seconds with the scanner, so it's easier and more convenient. I'll put the link below. If you could pick up one of these used with the latest software on it for cheap, I definitely recommend it. We use this scanner for many, must be 8 to 10 years. Never had an issue with it. Still looks like brand new. It's a shame we had to retire it, but it was by no fault of the scanner at all. So thank you. I'll see you next week, and we'll talk about our new scanner that we upgraded to.